This today's session. And today our agenda is we'll explore on AWS IAM and how we can by using that IAM role, right? How we can access that S3 bucket or some other different service from the EC2 instance. Okay, and also we'll explore if you not put that IAM role on that particular EC2 instance, right? Then it will have it will give you or it will ask you please configure the AWS CLI so that you can access. So different kind of thing we'll check. So let me show you what our agenda. So our today discussion is about it access S3 bucket from EC2 instance. Okay, and what we all the step will uh, walk through one by. So first of all, we need to create a one IAM role. So from the database console, and then we have to create one EC2 instance. We need to launch one EC2 instance, and then on that particular EC2 instance, we will attach this whatever IAM role we have created that, and then we will log in that EC2 instance by using or as SSH client, and then we'll try to see we are able to access that S3 or not. So let me show you that. So go to that AWS console. So this is the AWS console. I have already logged in. So I am in Virginia region, and this is the user. So search here IAM, identity access management, right? So this AWS is providing. This is the kind of security features. Like here we can define all the policy, role, and then user, everything we can create here, and user group, and then particular user what all access is there, right? So I am thinking I will create one more or two video about this IAM also. So let me explore what this IAM role basically. So IAM basically it's like identity and access management, which identity have what kind of access, or which identity have which all services access, right? That kind of security basically we can define by using this IAM policy or IAM role. And here what we can do, we can create a user, and one more thing the security, right? The security root, that MFA multi-factor authentication. I'm thinking I will create one more video regarding that security related stuff, security group, and then how we can set up MFA, all this thing. Because for root user, it's always good to don't have any active access key, because root user is kind of user who have uh, a kind of access, all the access, there is no boundary limit for that particular root user, right? So that's why always we used to recommend, please don't create any access key for a particular root user. Okay, and if you have root user, then better to make it that MFA multi-factor authentication by, and how we can set all these things. Maybe in my subsequent video I will talk about more details on that. So let's go to the topic. So I click on role. So here we have this kind of role, and today database services and EC2. Okay, then next. Select that. Today we'll talk about more how we can access S3 from EC2, right? So let me select S3 here. So first I will give that S3 full access. Okay. So full access kind of all the access about that S3 bucket. Okay. And here I am not specifying which bucket. Maybe in my subsequent video that I by using ARN to the particular bucket only have their access. Those kind of thing I will talk about more. So here for this demo, I will show you S3 full access for all the bucket, not only single bucket. Okay. So go to the role name, suppose S3. I am giving description as it is. Here also as it is. I'm not changing. If you would like, you can give the tag also like owner who is created, right? And then So our role is S3 full access on EC2. Okay. So S3 full access on EC2. So our role creation is done. So let me go to EC2 instance. No instance is running. So let me launch one instance here. Launch instance. So I'm selected this one and this one. Security group also have already one. So let me select that settings. So let me select that IAM. Okay, still full access. The launch. So my EC2 instance, I think is running now. So it is initializing. In the meantime, let me check that so okay, S3 bucket, what all S3 bucket we have here. So here I have one S3 bucket, inside that some data is there. So let me, okay, instance is running now. So this one, or if you like to see, so let me, um, tables. So you can see, right? Now I am able to access, I can able to see, right? So that what inside the bucket is content, right? Is through colon slash slash bucket name. If you put, then you can see like inside the bucket what it is content, right? Now we are able to see, right? So let me just modify it a little bit, create one more role here so that it will be easy to us. No, let me create one more, just only read access. Or maybe what we can do, let me detach that whatever we have right here. Security modify by using that no IAM and update. So it was asking, are you sure you want to detach that IAM? Can detach something like this. So instance is running as it is. Let me check. Now we able to see anything here. See, it's saying like before, if you want to access the S3, we need to configure AWS configure, right? But AWS, oh, then here one more thing I would like to say here, why we need this thing, right? This kind of role access, right? Suppose your application is running, right? Suppose, and that EC2 instance always by auto scaling thing, it is coming up or down, right? And such scenario and your application, suppose that required to access that S3 bucket, right? From the EC2 instance is not possible always give that all the configuration thing, right? AWS configure like access key, secret key. It's not possible, right? So we can control by using, okay, or it's it's not like that all EC2 instances have that access also, right? So maybe your app server is need that access, right? Where your app server is running which particular EC2 instance, right? In that particular EC2 instance, we can attach this kind of like IAM role, so that what it will happen that that EC2 instance easily can access that particular what you call that S3 bucket or whatever service we are giving that permission, right? That easily can access. Now here, if you want, you can put some object also to this particular bucket. That also possible, right? And that is like read here. I was given full access, right? Now I have detached, right? We can create some role, something like only read access, only they can read. Such kind of role also is available. Let me show you that. S3, right? What all role basically S3 is available? S3 full access, and then S3 read only access, right? And then defined other role also S3 for that particular S3 bucket we have. So based on your requirement, you can specify like okay, which role you need, and then that accordingly you can select that role, right? And if you see right, this S3 full access role here, what it is giving get list, right? For read access only get and list. And in resource, right? I was talking about resource, right? Here it is a star, right? Instead of star, we can specify it like which bucket, specific bucket. Suppose I have particular one bucket only, I want to give the access, not other bucket, right? So that kind of thing also we can do here. So let me, I think maybe next video I will talk about another more details, and I think this is helpful to you guys, and we'll see you in our next video. So don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get all the latest update from this channel. Thanks. Bye.